Hello, everyone. Today, I want to take advantage of this time to give you a very, very important how to solve any problem. You know, the reason people struggle so much with solving problems is they're using the same mind and the same thinking that created the problem. Even Albert Einstein knew you cannot solve a problem with the same thinking that caused the problem or created the problem. Today, the world is moving into the quantum field, whatever you want to call that higher creative genius that we're all connected to. That is what we need to go to solve the problem. Because the truth is, this little human being here doesn't have it in him. He needs to tap into that deeper source. And it's a three step process. The first one is you got to admit that you created the problem. If you got a problem, you created it. Some people really wrestle with this one. They think that somebody out there created their problem for them, but no, they didn't. If you got a problem, you created it. Just once you get to that, that's the first step. You got to own. You can't fix somebody else's problem. If you didn't create it, it's not your problem. But if you got a problem, you created it. So that's the first step. You got to just say, I did this. Whatever the problem is that you got, how big or small, you got to first admit that you created it. And the second one is get really clear about what the problem is. You know, sometimes people get confused. The symptom, the painful thing that's happening, is the symptom of a deeper problem. So you got to go deeper inside yourself to say, well, what is the problem? What is the problem? You know, maybe you're not getting new clients. Maybe the problem is because you're not having the right conversation. We want to blame it on people who don't want to work with us as a client, but the reality is the reason why I'm not having the clients in the conversation. I'm not having the right conversation. So I got to say, I don't know what, and I don't know how to have the right conversation. But first, I got to say, I'm the one who created the problem, whatever the problem is, and then get really clear about whatever that problem might be. And once you got to that part, then you got to do the final part, and that is to get still and surrender it to God. That's just the way it is. You can call it God. You can call it your higher power. You can call it the quantum field. You can call it intuition. You can call it reality as it is. But there is a force bigger than Martin and you and that human body out there that we're all connected to. There's a lot of conversation today about the quantum field, and I found that fascinating. Napoleon Hill called this infinite intelligence, which I think is a great way to know it. So it doesn't matter what you call it. You got to that's the part of you that's got the solution. So that's what you gotta get connected to. Okay, and it goes like this. I do something called the surrender prayer, and it's just this: God, you know what? I have created this damn big mess for myself, and here's what it is. And whatever, and I lay out whatever the problem is I know it to be. It may be worse than this. It may be another problem, but this is the way I see it, God. And I created this problem. And I need your help. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get rid of it. So I'm here. I know you love me because I know I wouldn't be here if you didn't love me. And I love you, God. I love the divine and myself. I've got that relationship. Hope you do too. And but I've got this problem and I don't know how to solve it. And I created it with my own ego thinking mind and my own need to protect whatever reasons I did to create it, but I created it. That's the fact. And I know how to fix it. So I'm here. And then what you do is you just say, okay, here's the problem. I am going to turn this over to you. I am going to surrender this problem to you, the divine creator of the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. And then you just get still and listen with your heart. You quiet the mind. Shh, quiet. Be still. And you listen. And you listen. And I guarantee you do that from the heart, it will solve the problem. It may not solve it right that moment, but you'll be amazed at how that problem will almost dissolve. So that's my suggestion on how to solve any problem. Thank you for listening. May love and prosperity prevail.